Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm here to give you a BTC update because we are seeing BTC, Bitcoin at the moment have a nice big pump all the way up to 44k. So we're going to run through the details on that and how we can basically react in terms of trading towards this. The reason why I haven't been uploading recently, guys, is because I've been working on my website. My website is pretty much launched now. The link is in the description if you want to go check it out. And you guys in the Telegram community, let me know what you think, guys, because yeah, it took me quite a long time to do that. And also I'm still building my course as well. I'm not going to keep you guys too long here. I'm just going to smash through this BTC update, starting off with the short-term time frame here for BTC. We've been talking about this rising wedge pattern here on the hourly chart for quite a while now, all the way back from literally like around March, early March, that sort of time there. You can see the resistance that we've got on the top side of this very important resistance coming through here, guys, because actually we've just had a very nice, quite a clean breakout scenario as well, which is something that I am going to be talking about because that's obviously the exciting bit right now. BTC back up to 44k, really cool stuff. That's obviously the resistance to the top side. You can see the support to the lower side of this rising wedge, guys, as well. Very strong as well. Now, one of the things about rising wedges, guys, they tend to usually break to the downside. So yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for here, just because we didn't actually break to the downside, and it's been pretty bit of a pump journey, right? Pretty bit of a pump journey. We will go into the longer term time frames in a second, just because it's a very crucial trend line that we need to be looking out for where we actually have big resistance coming through, because that's obviously going to be a break point to the downside to be looking out for. Now, obviously, this is a pump. This is a breakout to the upside. Am I going to be blindly long in this? Probably not. Let me tell you the reason why, guys. Let me tell you the reason why here. You can see the last uptrend that we have seen inside of this chart pattern is going to look something along the lines of this. This is going to be the measure move. If you guys are going to be getting involved with this, you can be potentially seeing prices of around 46,500. That's sort of the measure move completion there. For me personally, I don't think we're going to be getting there, just because in one scenario we have been trending for quite a while, right? We've been trending for quite a while. We haven't really had a nice big pullback in quite a while, and with the current world scenarios and stuff like that, we're probably due some sort of pullback, some bad news to come through in terms of the media, which will obviously dump Bitcoin. Now, another thing that I do want to talk about here is the volume weighted ATR band, guys. You can see the volume weighted average true range is very heavily respected along this area. You can see multiple rejections along the zone. Where are we now? We're literally we're sat on it, guys. We're sat on it. I'm waiting for like a real solid candle body close above it. We did get a little, we got a little sniff of one, but not quite what I wanted, right? Not quite what I wanted. I want to see it a bit higher, right? Around 44,200, that sort of area. I want to see a nice candle body close above that. They've already entering this long. And another factor that I do want to talk about in terms of positives for this long, guys, major moving averages here getting further apart shows the strength of the trend, looking really quite good to the upside. One thing, we are parabolic, guys. We went parabolic over the last like 3, 4, 5 hours here. So this is obviously something that we do reference here on this channel. When we go parabolic like so, we're climbing Mount Everest, guys. You can't climb Mount Everest without a nice bit of consolidation in terms of resting, getting food, getting water, and then we can look at base camp 2 once we've rested at base camp 1, right? So ideally what I want to see here is a nice bit of consolidation here in terms of the price, a nice few candle body closes, maybe like a micro uptrend, a parallel channel to the upside here. Nothing too crazy, because we need the volume to come down. We need momentum to sort of slow down a bit and recharge, right? Recharge, because obviously we have seen humongous pumps to the upside, right? Another thing that I do want to talk about here for this potential move is a potential bearish divergence, guys. You can see the last pump that we had in this scenario threw us all the way up to around 43,300. You can see we went really quite high on the RSI. Now, the most recent pump, we haven't cleared that high as of yet, right? This is obviously bad news here for Bitcoin. If we do see any sort of reversal coming through here off, you guessed it, the volume weighted ATR band, the volume weighted average true range there. And so I was just trying to reference what someone called it in the Telegram community, average true oldie bob or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, there's just key areas to be thinking about resistance here. We are overbought as well, guys. So that's another scenario that we are going to be coming down from this zone. We're overextended. Please don't be greedy here, guys. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. Please go do your own research. I'm here to educate you. Also, another thing is we do have a very nice trend line coming through in terms of level of support. If we do reject from this zone here, we've probably got a nice little bounce point coming through at around 55.82 there, which is probably going to be lining up with the 21 moving average or the price action channel. But you guessed it, back inside that rising wedge chart pattern, and that's when we can be looking for a potential breakdown scenario coming through from there. Moving on to the longer term time frame here for BTC, because this is quite interesting as well, because we do have Fibonacci retracements coming through that we do need to be looking out for there, and there is this beautiful trend line that I was just talking about there on the shorter term time frame. If we are going to have a pullback, guys, obviously this is our current swing high for this Fibonacci retracement, so we are going to be adjusting this as we go up in this trend. But a very key area I do want to look out for here in terms of resistance is going to be 44,550, guys. You can see very, very, very big resistance along this area. You can see massive dumps here, massive dumps here. We could probably see a big dump here, probably down to around 42k, something along the lines of that. And it's not going to be fast, guys. Sorry, it's not going to be slow. It's going to be very, very fast indeed when that does happen. And when that does happen, one, we do have that nice breakdown scenario here for the rising wedge chart pattern, and also we are going to be looking for that Fibonacci retracement bounce, right? And that's obviously going to be the 0.236. Once we do see our swing high get to this sort of area, Fibonacci retracement is probably going to be around this sort of area like that, right? So 42,800 is going to be the area to sort of really be looking for there when we do see big dumps to the downside, because just remember, it's not going to keep going up forever, guys. We need pullbacks. It needs to be healthy, right? On a bit more of the macro scale coming through, we do have a bit of a parallel channel range coming through from here. So if we do actually see a lovely level of support getting formed on 44,500, then we can be looking for higher prices. And when I say support being formed, guys, I don't mean just like a nice candle body close. I mean a nice bit of consolidation here. I want a nice bit of consolidation, still respecting this trend line here in terms of level of support. If we can keep respecting that, then obviously we can be looking at higher prices, and then resistance is going to be at this key area that we have been looking for most recently, and that's going to be around 46,000, 47k. That's obviously going to be later on in history that we do go into that. I will be doing another video on this tomorrow, guys, to see where we have ended up, right? But yeah, let me move on to also this the RSI on the longer term time frame here, because you can see we did obviously have this very, very strong trend line coming through in terms of level of support, and we have actually banged it above that really quite aggressively, quite nice. But again, we're getting to that overbought sort of scenario there, so it's obviously indicating a bit of a sell-off is due to be coming through there. In terms of the directional movement index, guys, as we were discussing previously in previous videos here, we are looking for this ADX to be really, really quite high. And at this point in time, very, very positive indeed that we're seeing it at around 32.67, right? You know the key areas, 25, 20, we're above those key areas, so it just shows it's a very strong uptrend, and it basically means we could actually have trend continuation, right? But please be aware, you can see support and resistance areas here. We have seen us get to this area before and get absolutely wrecked here. So yeah, just please be aware that is still a possibility for a retracement coming through there. Now, another thing I do want to touch on is going to be the longer term time frame here, guys, because we do have still a rising wedge chart pattern, but we have cleared a very key area here on the VPVR, the volume profile visible range here. You can see this area is a very, very key area, and it will be acting as a lovely level of support there at 43,497. And also a bit of positivity as well. We've cleared the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement here of the Fibonacci retracement on the macro scale from the all-time high. So very, very key areas of support that we have found here, guys. So what I am really looking for here is to ideally get above the 200 EMA. If we can get above that, that would be unbelievable, and that would break that 44,500 that we were just talking about. If we can get above that, find support, then yes, we're going to be looking at around 46k, 47k, as just stated a second ago. But what I really do want to be looking for now, just to sort of end the day here, around 6.5 hours left there. Yeah, near enough 6.5 hours left there. What I do want to see is a lovely candle body close above this Fibonacci retracement, and also above this very, very key VPVR area, right? That's the support I'm looking for, and that's what I'm really looking for Bitcoin there. And then hopefully we can see a bit of consolidation tomorrow, and then we could see a lovely potential lovely long coming through here on the shorter term time frame. But that's gonna be it from me, guys. Be sure to go check out the website. The link is in the description. And also I do have a new referral link. It's Bitget, if you want to go check out their exchange as well. Obviously, guys, I'm not here to show you affiliate links and stuff like that, but it's just an exchange that I'm going to be using myself, right? So I'm not saying you need to go sign up or anything like that, but what I'm saying is I'm going to be using it because you guys know I trade probably like 10 to 15 different strategies at the same time, so I like to spread them out on all different exchanges, right? So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester, guys. I'll see you soon.